Well, those who are upset with the U.S. actions towards Venezuela are taking to the streets of downtown Cleveland today, voicing their concerns.
News 5's John Kosick was there.
In downtown Cleveland, they gathered along the four corners of Lakeside and East 9th Street outside of the Celebrezzi Federal Building. They're here voicing their displeasure over the U.S. actions in Venezuela, arresting Nicolas Maduro and his wife over the weekend in a military operation on charges of narco-terrorism, a move that some here saw as a grab for the country's oil.
Venezuela is not the issue. Yes, there are problems in Venezuela, but we don't need oil. We have plenty of oil. You're just creating more chaos.
Others expressed concerns about the administration's long-term strategy for Venezuela and its impact on their affordability concerns at home.
What's the play with Venezuela? I mean, this is another Iraq and Afghanistan, and he's talking about invading Greenland and Cuba now. Where is this going to end? And how does that really help Americans at this point?
What they aren't doing, she said, is defending Maduro or his actions during his reign over Venezuela, something presidents of both parties sought to end with his arrest. Former President Biden, just 1 year ago this week, upping the reward for his conviction to $25 million.
We agree with that. We totally agree that Maduro needed to go. It was just how it happened and not engaging Congress, which is unlawful.
Ohio Senator Moreno was in the room in Mar-a-Lago Saturday morning, though he didn't say if he had knowledge of the operation beforehand.
As a senator, though, since this was a military operation, constitutionally, should Congress have been asked to sign off on it?
No, absolutely not. If you look at Article 2 of the Constitution, it's crystal clear. He was exercising the military to conduct a law enforcement operation. He has total and complete authorization under the Constitution to do that. Congress must declare war. We're not at war with Venezuela.
And that's why Moreno shoots down any comparisons that have been made to the U.S. involvement in the Middle East.
The only thing I can say is anybody who draws a comparison between what we did in Venezuela and Iraq and Afghanistan is just patently idiotic. This is not an ideological issue. These are people that were being oppressed by a ruthless dictator who was really a drug trafficker.
Moreno said he doesn't see the U.S. getting bogged down in Venezuela, just staying long enough to supervise the country's recovery, then transition to a democratically elected government. In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.